How's everyone doing? My name is Joe and welcome to Ohio Woodburner. We are a small firewood delivery service in Northeast Ohio, and we post videos every Sunday and Wednesday showing you a little bit about our day. We got some task that's going on today, and I'm going to be showing you all of that here. But first, I just want to let you know, it is mid-October in Ohio. We've already had some heavy frost and the furnace running a lot. But what the heck, it is 80 degrees today. It is hot. So this weather spell is supposed to be in and out here pretty quick. We have some high wind warnings for tonight, and we're supposed to be back into the 40s tomorrow. So I think all of our fall foliage is probably going to be gone by the end of the day. Guys, there's not many better places to be in the fall than in Ohio. It is that gorgeous. If you've been watching our channel, you know that we have a lot of projects going on. First, we are just swamped with deliveries, which is great. We're making deliveries multiple every day, and we're really starting to move a lot of wood. The fear that I had this entire time was I'm not getting my logs in to make in the firewood. Well, that's been solved. So I've had 4 deliveries that have come in. It's mostly maple and ash. There's a couple cherry logs I've seen that have come in. So I'm excited for that as well. We're going to have some busy days ahead, but I'm not going to be making firewood when it's this hot. We've been making our deliveries. The challenge with these deliveries, I have some logs that are a little bit too big to go through my Japa 365. So I have done some bucking on the other side with the big logs, and I'm going to be running them through the super splitter. I'm just getting them all out of the way so that when I bring my Japa out of the garage, we can put it right into place and just have it get going. So let's get our super splitter in position and we will start making some firewood. If you have been watching this channel, you know the way I feel about the super splitter, and I still stand behind everything that I've said. This is roughly a $3,000 machine. Guys, when you get something like this, if you're just starting out, you are on the road to success. That's how productive this machine is. Remember, the smaller you can split your firewood, the more money it's worth. Oh, one thing real quick, come here. If you recall our video on what's the price of peace, well, here it is. I put a new hitch on my truck. Guys, if you watch Outside with Scheib, he had a video where he was pulling a trailer with his truck and his hitch failed because it was rusted thin. And I was watching that, and I have a hitch on my truck that looked just as bad, and I was looking at his video. I had the exact same hitch that Scheib did. So what's the price of peace? I went out and I got me a new Kurt class 4 hitch, and I got it installed. So there's one more thing I can cross off the list. I could not think how bad that could be, losing your hitch and your trailer going down the road. So here we go. The price of peace. It's worth at least a new hitch. This is how I do it with the super splitter, guys. I would normally split into the back of my truck or the trailer, and then I would back it up to where I'm going to stack, but it's just too soft. 5 straight days of rain will do that, especially in my yard. So I split into my wheelbarrows, and I will just wheelbarrow it out to where it goes. In a way it works because it keeps me from getting overheated running the super splitter. It's like breaks up the monotony of everything, and then I'll go stack, and then I'll come back and do it again. This ash, it was all standing dead, but I put the moisture meter on some of them right after I split them, and it was still overloading the meter. It was still that moist inside. I think my supply is in pretty good shape. The ash would all go for residential or for the pizza ovens. So this stuff can sit here for a while. I'm not in a hurry to sell it. That's not saying though that a customer, like I had a neighbor down the road, he stopped up and was wanting firewood. So my personal policy is I'm not going to charge him full price. I would just rather give it to him to be neighborly. But he of course wouldn't accept it for free. So I'm giving it to him for, the going commodity rate, like if you could buy it out of someone's front yard. And he had said that he is going to be burning most of it outdoors, and he's not necessarily concerned about how seasoned it is. So this might be, the kind of stuff that I would put into the back of the truck and take it down to his house and set it down for him. I had said in an earlier video, there's no instructions when it comes to your business, and I've learned how to run a business by working in the corporate world for 20 plus years, and I've seen and observed what works and what I didn't like, and I try to incorporate all that into how I run my business. I'm curious how you guys would do that if you're selling firewood and your next door neighbor maybe comes over and offers to buy wood off of you. Would you still sell it to them for full price, or would you give them a discount? Put your comments down below. I make it a point every time I'm out. I know that there are companies that set pallets out for free. So I got them all staged back here ready to go. This is where I'm going to be bringing all this ash and getting it stacked. And I've just learned, I used to lay them down on runners, but they sink in the ground, and then that bottom row gets too wet and moldy, and I got to throw it out. Pallets are the way to go. You can find them free. I never spend money on pallets. You can find them for free, and it's exciting. It's like a big score when you see them sitting out at the end of the road. You just load up your truck and you're on your way. Talking about running the business the way that you want to run it, another thing that I had started to do, I formed a partnership with onetreeplanted.org, and I donate $1 from every delivery that I make. And that $1 doesn't sound like a lot, but it adds up after a while, and it plants 1 tree from this organization. And I did my research on them. I wanted to make sure they were for real. And they're all over the world in different countries, but you can choose the region that you want your trees to go into. They did a project just one county above us, where they helped restore a wetland by planting native trees into it, and that's how I ran into them. And then I found out that they're worldwide. They're headquartered in New Hampshire, and I'll put a link down below. And if I advertise that on my social media, and customers really appreciate that when they know that their order will plant 1 tree somewhere in this world. And it's just like a nice way. It sends a message, I think, from my company, again, that we're serious and that we're taking what we do serious, not just for the customers, but for our industry. Hey, I really like all of the comments about my video, deciding which direction I go with a commercial splitter or not. There is a lot of interest in that area out there, and I think this is just a really exciting time for the firewood industry because there are a lot of manufacturers out there and they're making really cool machines, and all of this competition, you know, there's a lot of innovation now, and I think the right answer is out there for me, and I'm listening to your comments, and you guys have really educated me a lot. You know, for right now, it's the super splitter, and I don't think I would ever get rid of this machine, but you know, there comes that time when you start looking at volume and you know, process, where I think the commercial splitter makes sense to me. But seriously, I will never get rid of this super splitter. It's here for, it's a keeper. That is enough for today. It is hot. You know, it's breezy out too, but man, it feels like a blowtorch. Guys, I really appreciate everyone watching our videos and supporting the channel. We are now closing in on 4,000 subscribers. Holy cow. Can you believe 4,000 subscribers? There were comments in my other videos that it was just a couple months ago we were talking about 1,000. This channel has really grown fast, and I couldn't have done it without all of your support. You guys make these videos fun to make. If you haven't done so, please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. We post videos every Wednesday and Sunday. Our new shirt styles are now posted on the online store, and you can get that link in the description down below. Everyone, have a great day.